Welcome to the Extra Pass podcast presented by Chemist Warehouse. I'm Brad Newley and I'm joined once again by Adam Ballinger. Balls, it's been a while, mate.
Has been a while. You can only imagine all the people who've been staring at their podcast feed for about 3 months.
What else have they been listening to?
Well, today's their day.
Today is the day. We've got an absolute extravaganza today. Special guest today is Tanner Krebs. A lot has happened in his life on and off the floor. I'm sure we'll touch on that later. Great finish to the season, mate. Welcome.
Thank you. Excited to be on the pod again. It's been a while. Big show in store, so I'm excited that I'm the special guest.
You are the special guest?
Yeah, a lot to cover.
Welcome back. Now, finals just around the corner. We know our opponents. Had a pretty good run on the road. Typically, we do quite well with all the dads we got. They get that extra rest. You're about to enter that world, mate, but you can spill the beans on that later. 7-2 through January, 5-2 on the road. How do you feel?
Yeah, good. I think boys were pretty excited to get on the road. There just seems to be a little bit of like that extra camaraderie and togetherness you face when you go on the road. And yeah, like I think the boys are excited, and at the end of the day, it kind of paid off. We were able to win some games and some really big games.
I feel like we're playing some pretty good basketball right now. Like, you know, there was a bit patchy through the season. But in the past, we've just run the table all year. Because this year, we kind of had a couple ups and downs, and I think we're playing the right style of game as we speak. Our opponent, Perth, they're putting up 1 million points. What are we going to do to slow them down?
That's a great question.
Work in progress?
Yeah. I think, obviously, the head of the snake is Bryce, MVP.
Yeah, just stop him.
That helps, but
points.
yeah, like
Don't play a triangle in two.
Well,
I think if you
I've been a part
watch
of... No, go on.
the other night, like they have other pieces as well.
Yeah.
Like Keanu played
Keanu
really
was
well.
he was real tough.
Yeah, Windler's been playing really well. Doolittle plays really well against us. So yeah, it's going to take a team effort really to
As
get that
we're
one
frequently reminded on the broadcast, Doolittle's really turned a corner this year.
Yeah, they did say
They
that.
really give that a nudge, don't they?
Yeah.
The specialists
He
down there.
did play well against us. Was it last time? Was it home game?
No, that was when he was
Was
flexing.
it first half?
Yeah. After he did that,
They kind of. Yeah, well, the second half we came on, but first half they were up maybe
that
10.
was the CG 46 night.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, but
So
was
if Chris
that
can just have 48?
was that the game that we can say that Doolittle figured it out? Like they keep talking
I think
about
he
on the
figured it out
broadcast?
that night.
I think it was that night.
Just mindful, I don't want to poke that bear. I'm sure there's Perth listeners out there.
watching
For
this.
sure.
I don't think they're listening.
Tanner.
I don't think Perth's tuning in.
Past few months, mate, are you happy to share your life updates with the faithful listeners?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like most people already know now. It's out there. First of all, got engaged, so that was pretty exciting.
Pause.
Mrs. was happy
Mel
with that
was
one.
happy?
Yeah, she was pretty pumped.
How was the proposal, man?
It was great. Had it down at the beach. Had photo there ready. No candles. We were just on the rocks there, all dressed
Sunset?
nicely. No, in
Oh,
the
it was
morning.
like a
It was in the morning.
Pre-organised
Yep.
photo shoot.
But she didn't know about it.
She didn't know that.
Yeah, there you go.
So the reason
So
it
what
was-
you say, I'll just put something nice on, we'll go down.
yeah. So the reason it was pre-organised is because my next news is that we're expecting a little one in July. So it was actually a little baby photo shoot we were doing, and then I turned it into it. I'm gonna just double up. Let's get
Mate,
this all out the way.
You know
Rip
what?
the Band-Aid.
I did the
good.
same thing myself. And my wife was pregnant when we got married. Don't judge. Just speeds things up a little bit.
Shotgun wedding. They call that back in Indiana.
I'm
you
more
call
than
that
aware. The
shotgun
funniest thing
wedding.
about our wedding,
That usually in Indiana the kids are in high school though. You guys are a little older.
yeah, we'll be older now. But the funny thing was, I was doing my speech at my wedding, and there was a bullet hole, looked like a bullet hole in the window behind us. Was that a sign?
Yeah, I think
don't
that's a
know.
positive sign.
But my
It's beautiful.
father-in-law is actually
Beautiful
quite a good
story.
shooter, so I won't be making any mistakes. Now, getting home in front of the crowd, Tanner, how was that? The last 2 games, big sellouts. We dropped that one to Tassie, but they had a huge one with Southeast.
No, we won both.
Did we drop that one?
No, we beat Tassie.
We beat Tassie, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
It was close. It was close.
was
Came
close,
I
down
was
to
so
having an
we-
issue because that
2
was
points
we
at
was
the end.
Tassie before I went to Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No,
right.
so
So the last 2 games, yes.
yeah,
Go
it was
on.
good. Good to finish
Finally put
off
them
at
to bed.
home. Yeah. Just home crowd's been fantastic all year. Obviously that stint in January is a tough one being on the road. And you could feel the fans were anxious and excited to get back.
Yeah.
And we were too, to be able to play in front of them.
There were really good vibes in the building.
Yeah. And the energy was fantastic. You could feel it. It definitely got us over the line. Definitely in that Tassie game and even a little bit in that Southeast game.
Southeast actually are playing better basketball too.
They're a good team.
I don't want to get ahead of myself, but
they were the first 3 quarters of that game against Perth were pretty impressive. Then they fell off.
But even against us last week, they were pretty good.
They were
Took
pretty
us
good.
a while to put them to bed. A lot of points to be scored there in the hundreds. Don't know if the purists would love that, but anyway. Circling back to the wedding.
Oh, God.
When is it?
Wedding?
Yeah. What's your
Look,
proposed
the
date?
wedding has
Any ideas?
been put on hold for a little bit until this
said
this
no?
child emerges. And
Are you both Tasmanians, right?
yes.
Would you potentially go back to the home state for your wedding?
That
You
is
don't know.
in the works. A discussion has been taking place
Okay.
regarding that
Enough
matter.
Poking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably in Tasmania.
Yeah, I think so. It's probably where we'll do it.
12 degrees outside.
Be an inside wedding.
Fire. Rain. No, maybe don't do it there.
Brad's just trying to work out how expensive
Where
his
are
flights
you trying to
will be.
come?
Oh, don't you worry. I like going to weddings.
Yeah.
I like doing things.
You like a wedding? I'll keep that in mind.
We've got an interesting question here from Mia or Mila. How do you say that? Mila on Instagram. Now, you really have to think about this. What does your game day routine look like?
That is, it's a tough question.
I know everybody does
That's a
different
real question.
It is a good question.
We didn't make that one up. That's real.
Mia, thank you for that.
Shout out to Milla on Instagram.
I'm a bit of a, I don't really like routine or like, I'm a bit of just go with the flow.
Yeah.
Don't like to think too much. I just kind of take the days it comes. Like to
Take a nap.
Yeah, maybe depending on how I feel. Like if I'm a little tired, I might have
Our
a
great friend
nap.
Delhi is
Delhi is a big napper.
his game days.
Yeah. See, there's two thoughts
two
about
ways
it, right?
about it.
Because
What were you?
I had more of a routine that I like to keep. As I got older, the routine kind of went away. But the problem with your routine is if you can do it and then you feel great for the game. But a lot of times you get knocked off course, especially once you have kids and all that. Or you're traveling and the plane's late or whatever. So the go with the flow method, I think over time is probably a better idea.
Probably
because
your best
you just
option.
get in your head is like, oh no, I didn't get my nap at this time. I didn't do this. And now my game's thrown off. But when you're just a beach guy going with the flow, it doesn't really matter. You just show up for the game. It's
No, I
probably a
mean,
better
there's like
idea.
you don't want to be on your feet too much, I suppose. That was
Yeah,
always-
yeah.
Yeah,
that's true.
I never.
I
Yeah,
mean, European coaches would wake us up, like purposely. We'd have wake up calls because they didn't want us sleeping too close to the
long,
game,
yeah.
and like all the rooms would you get a call like 4 o'clock, get out of bed. And
Yeah.
that was a different world over
We
here.
had the college was like that.
Yeah, they didn't want you. They controlled you a little bit more.
Every little thing.
Okay, well,
Good answer.
yeah,
good
so,
answer.
So
Yeah.
nothing was
So
really.
nothing. Really, you don't do anything.
No nap, no
Special food.
No.
How early do you get to the game? Do you like getting to the
I'm
game?
like a 2 hour,
Yeah.
just over 2 hours.
Is an hour and a half the cutoff? Like you need to be there an hour and a half
yeah,
before? Or is that
hour and a half is
some guys getting there real early, some guys get there right on time.
Speaking of getting to things early, the people who work at the games, we have to get there like 4. What's your game day work
Oh,
routine?
my game day routine now is just awful. No, we're not here to talk about us.
I love Saturday night games. That means I can play golf before I come.
I like Saturday night games better than Sunday.
So I get a little
better than midday
quick
Sunday
18
games.
holes in, then I slide in about 1 o'clock. I'm always there at 1 o'clock for 8 o'clock games. One of the first there, as we all know. We're going to get off more. We're going to get into a lot more fun stuff. But now we need a quick word from our sponsor, Chemist Warehouse.
Score yourself a great deal at Chemist Warehouse. Find huge savings on all your favorite brands across vitamins, sports, nutrition, fragrances, hair care, plus heaps more. Shop in store, online, or click and collect at chemistwarehouse.com.au.
Thanks for those words, Balls. I'm sure everyone will be getting down to Chemist Warehouse straight away.
No problem.
Easy done. Just circling back, we probably just skipped over a few things there, Tanner, as our producer has told us. You got any like road trip stories or card games? I saw you guys playing a little something in the Qantas Lounge in Sydney. What's that all about?
Mahjong or
Is it a new game?
something like that. Great circle back too, by the way, Brad.
Yeah, it was good. So This year especially, we've kind of wanted to bring the group a little bit closer together, like just hanging out a little bit more, and like road trips are such a good opportunity for us to be able to do that. And when you're flying around the country, you know, we spend a lot of time in the Qantas lounge. So a few of us started playing little card games, and now eventually the whole team's gotten into it, which is fantastic. So it's called Scum.
Scum.
Yes. Everyone's kind of been playing it now. So we actually went over to Delhi's yesterday and had a big little team
Scumfest
event. Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
And we've even got the automatic card shuffler now. We're really stepping up in the world. I won yesterday, so that was good. Good day.
Little day scum.
You won the whole thing. Is that just bragging rights? So
Is it carryover? Like,
No, well, so not once the game's finished, it doesn't carry over. Basically, yeah, it's just restarts.
With the Australian team, we used to have a few card games we used to play. I won't go into the full details, but some of the debts used to really.
Yeah, I was going to say that can actually break teams apart if you're too.
Well,
it gets to be
in
too
our
high.
case, not really. It was just funny how things they would do to clear the debts and these kind of things. But the thing that would hurt you, we would start playing. You'd have to play in the local currency. That was the thing. Everywhere we went, and I went to England, you'd use pounds, euro, all that kind of stuff. So it could get quite costly. Anyway, I was down big. We were playing in England at this stage, so we were on pounds. And I was down, I don't know, maybe £2,000. And I was like, show of hands, who would put, £20 in if I was to jump into the Thames River in England, which is disgusting.
Yeah.
So I've just stripped down to my jocks, jumped in on the team war, got my money back. That cleared my debt. That's how desperate things used to get on those card trips. There's footage out there.
Did you?
Is there?
Did the
I'm
trainers?
gonna source it.
No,
I mean, you
trainers
get
weren't
sick
there.
from. Oh, okay.
I've
Trainers weren't
got
there.
this rash that hasn't bit of toxic waste. But yeah, don't do that.
Straight
But
to ER.
yeah, card games are great, man.
Yeah,
Classic card
it's
games.
been-
You would have had card games in college. And
Yeah,
Michigan
I was
State
never.
boys.
Yeah. I mean, you're always together.
Yeah.
Always together, and there's always something keeping you going.
is there anyone who gets a bit angry, salty?
No, it's very competitive. A lot on the line, so
Lot on the line.
Yeah.
Lot on the line. Movies on the plane. The plane's pretty quiet though, right? Everyone just goes down, puts their headphones on. That's it.
talks. Yeah, pretty much. Everyone kind of keeps themselves.
Keeps themselves
kind
on
of
the plane.
admired you and CG last year.
We used to
You
talk
used
the
to
whole
just
way.
talk, and they actually
4.5
used to,
hours.
yeah,
Just conversation.
just talk,
talk.
yeah. And I remember sitting next to you guys one
Read a
flip,
magazine
and I
together
was
and
just
just
there
look at
like,
the
wow.
pictures.
Not many magazines out anymore.
That's how it is. Balls, it's your time to shine now, man.
We going straight into this?
It's been a while, but it's now time for Fast Five.
Wow.
Ready? This is Fast Five with Balls. Been waiting for this the whole time. Now we're on to the fun stuff. Yeah, they're hard hitting, so I hope you're ready.
Oh, finally. Okay, Tanner, I come to you. I'm injured. I got bad ankle, bad back. It's hard for me to. I can't even sit back. You'll notice I'm sitting up. I'm fighting.
How'd you
through
do
it.
your ankle?
I was playing basketball.
That's why you don't play. man.
I should not have played basketball. Anyways, okay, Fast Five. Good to have you, Tanner. Here we go. Number one. You and I, huge footy fans. Both love our footy. Big Essendon supporters. Heard through the grapevine you were
Yep.
also Essendon.
You're a
just
big
like me.
Essendon
Yeah.
supporter.
Essendon since I've been actually.
I knew that.
2003.
I didn't know that.
Well, I don't know anything about the team, but that's
That's your team.
It's my wife's family's team. So
Oh, you just jumped on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
team.
jump on board.
Fair enough.
jumped on the bandwagon.
In
except
the fam.
bandwagon.
In the fam, I get it.
Yeah, but the bandwagon.
Was that the last time they
missing
played
the
in the
wheels?
fall?
The bandwagon burnt down a long time ago. Thoughts on the upcoming season?
No thoughts, no expectation.
You got the edge.
But I'll watch every game.
the
So
edge back?
What's
and
the
be
edge?
cheering.
Yeah, Essendon, was that what it was?
I think the edge. We lost the edge round
The
4
style
of
of
last
play they
year.
were trying to go with. We got the edge, and it just
I think that
Look
one
down.
game we played Sydney, and it was pretty early on, and we had we were talking about the edge, and
Yeah,
then
we looked good.
We,
Started
we,
last year, right?
we usually start pretty well,
Yeah.
and then I know our season. I know this is Fast Five, but
No,
I think our,
keep going.
our
We got
schedule
forever.
to start
we don't
the
like
year.
to talk too much. Eh?
That's true. Yeah.
Schedule to start the year is a bit tougher for us, so hopefully, if we're firing, we'll be all right. But
You
I
get
don't.
through
I have
those
no
teams, though.
I have no
If you get
expectations.
through that tough schedule,
Yeah, who knows?
you might come out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whatever,
We'll
500.
see. We'll see.
Nice. Another good question by
You know
me.
Matty Lloyd?
Good. Sparked some good conversation. Okay, we already went through the engaged and pregnant thing. Congratulations.
Do you want to touch on it again?
We're circling back.
Circle back.
Circling back. Baby names. I know this is a private thing, so you don't have to give us any real answers here. But do you have a top 3? Is there anything that comes to your mind? Have you talked about it already? Possible Tanner Jr.?
TJ.
I have been pushing hard for Tanner Jr.
Yeah.
A little TJ would be
It's a good.
unbelievable. And I'd
TJ's
be
a
very
good
happy.
name.
TJ's a cool name.
TJR. Well, JRT.
TJ Krebs.
Yeah, little TJ.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
TJ
it's got a
Jr., I
nice
guess
little
TJ.
flow to it, but I'm not getting a lot of
Yeah.
positive feedback
Yeah,
with
it's
that one. My old man's pretty keen on Daniel. He wants
Is it a bit
a
of a look at
Daniel the
yourself
second.
kind of thing? If you
Why
name it?
Daniel?
Well,
Oh,
his name's
name's
Daniel, so he wants a Daniel Junior the second. No, we do. We've got like a little list for each.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
so
and your name's not really that common.
Nah.
so it's not
Very
that-
uncommon.
Yeah.
Although there's another Tanner in the end.
yeah. Look, not the only one anymore.
That's-
Tanner
I know.
Groves.
Cortez Grove.
Oh, he's the one who looks like the big, like bushman kind of guy.
Is it?
Looks like a
from
log.
Cairns.
Like a,
Yeah, yeah,
Works in the.
yeah, yeah.
You know, there's like a logger.
He's a legend.
Yeah, he's a good bloke.
Yeah.
All Tanners are legends.
Yeah.
There's only like 5 of them in the entire world.
Shows how many games I've been watching.
Okay. All right. So now we didn't get a top 3 there, but if I can give
No,
you
I can't
one,
give you. Can't give him away.
Not even one.
No, I can't
What
give
does it
him away.
start with?
Can't give him away.
Would you rather?
we don't-
Would you rather Adam or Brad?
Wow.
both very common.
Yeah,
names.
they're
Adam Brad.
Yeah. Bradham?
they're very like Bradham. We'll go with Bradham.
You don't have to answer that. Both very common names. My middle name's Leon. Might want to go with that.
I like that.
Leon's
There
a
you
cool
go.
name.
Yeah, I like that.
We named our son.
We'll go with that.
Really?
Okay. Oh,
Leon
this could be a
Rose.
spicy one. Okay, I heard through the grapevine you were at a Drake concert
Yeah.
recently.
Yep.
Like yesterday or the day before.
Sunday? I think it was Sunday night. Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, he's got a real good top 10.
He's got a good it's weird though cuz like for a bunch of us we like older like Drake songs are a little bit older, a little
Yeah.
bit
The
more like
end,
how
the
were
back
we
end of the concert was a bit like.
and he kind of was
He was
playing
doing
a bit.
some
He was
stuff?
jumping around a fair bit, so it was a bit
good
hard.
footwork, hasn't he?
Yeah, it was a bit hard to get into
Drakey.
it, but like, no, it was good. Good
You know what his real
atmosphere.
name is?
Aubrey.
Aubrey.
Oh, Aubrey.
Aubrey. Haven't you heard Kendrick? He said, so are you a
So his
Drake or
name's
Kendrick
Aubrey
guy?
Drake.
So as of right now, there's, Brad, you may not know this. You're not as
I
tuned
need,
into
I need to
hip-hop
learn about
world.
hip hop.
Drake and Kendrick had a huge beef.
Okay.
Beef
Oh, I
means
think, like,
fight,
yeah.
argument.
Diss. Like he's doing diss
Doing
tracks.
diss tracks back and forth. Kendrick won and like is still beating him senseless.
Yeah.
But if you had to choose one, are you Drake or Kendrick guy song wise? This is a tough
I don't really
one
have a
because
preference.
for your street
I
cred. You
think-
almost have to say Kendrick.
Yeah, I do like a lot of Kendrick stuff, but I also like Drake's. I don't
But
really
did
have a
Kendrick
preference.
do him dirty by doing that at the Super Bowl? Well,
See, that's the thing. The Super Bowl is like that song's great. It was awesome. His performance was awesome. Not Like Us is an incredible song. He obviously won, but he's still he's bullying
Yeah,
Drake, and the whole world's in on it.
Yeah,
The
that's
whole
tough.
world's
See,
singing the
that-
song.
I don't think
It's
that's
all
fair.
about it. Yeah, no,
All-
I'm a little. Yeah, it's like how
Drake
has
could
this
only
just been accepted?
Drake
now?
could only diss him to 15,000.
Well, yeah, I mean,
this
Drake's,
dude's got.
you know, he's also a grown man,
billions.
but like everyone's,
I think that's slack.
everyone's now jumped in on.
I'm
him.
Drake,
But
man.
if
Go
you had-
Aubrey.
But if you had the biggest song of the last year and you were playing at the Super Bowl,
gotta perform
You
it.
gotta
you have
play
to
it. You gotta
perform
play
it.
it.
It would be odd if you didn't.
No, I know, but
But
like
the whole
the
song's
Super
about
Bowl by
dissing
having them
Drizzy.
on.
But it's still the biggest song. It's got streamed 90 million times.
Well,
last
that's
month.
because Spotify is just they're screwing up the.
I am over at the song, just quietly.
Yeah,
I've heard it
Have
so
I heard
many
it?
damn times.
I didn't listen to it for like 6 months. I didn't listen for like 6 months.
I'm gonna go-
So now I've only
I'm
just
going to go
started
put it in
listening
the
to it.
car and.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
it. It's
have a
good.
listen.
Pump it.
It's good, but by now you'd probably be over it. Okay, another. I mean, wow, I'm really.
Not like us.
Still
Not
in
like
time.
us. Is that the one?
These
Fast
questions,
Five are
yeah, these are
really-
incredible.
Fast five goes forever.
Okay,
It's
4.
good though.
All right, now listen. This is a question. I've switched it. Okay. Usually, you're going to get asked your favorite thing about being a pro basketball player. We're going least favorite thing about being a pro
I got
basketball.
my answer.
That's a great question.
Thank you. Thank you. Did you hear that, Ben?
I got a couple. Like the relationships you build with players is very short term.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
yes, yep.
you know, you meet
Free
these people.
agency.
Yeah, free agency guys go to different teams. Some, people retire, play in different leagues. Like, you build relationships with these people, and then the next year they might not be there, and that's hard. And
Yep.
that's but that's part of it. injuries, seeing people get hurt, seeing yourself get injured is never fun. And just like kind of been a little bit like this year is like leaving home, and like for me, like my Beyonce is pregnant and going through stuff and not being able to be there for her has been really hard. So
the safe fences now.
yeah,
What?
yeah, like that stuff is probably the hardest.
Yeah.
The worst.
Okay, last thing. Tattoo on your right arm. Is that new? When did you get it? What does it say? What does it mean?
So this one is, I got this when I was 18.
Oh, I just noticed it now. I just noticed some
this
pictures.
one's new. So I got
Oh.
that one's I got that in Bali
So
last off
let's
season.
go over both of them. Let's go over
Yeah,
both of them.
so I was 18 when I got this one, and I was up in Cairns visiting my dad, and we were at a pub pretty much all afternoon.
Some of the best tattoos. come out.
Yeah, and I always wanted a tattoo, and I was talking up, and he's like, "Yep, all right, we'll go get it done. I'll get one with you." And I was like, I knew what I wanted, so I wanted like this like quote that I've thought of, and I just wanted a different language. I didn't really care at that point. And
Yeah.
the tattoo artist was going through ones he could do, and he's like, "Oh, I could do it in Latin." And I was like, Latin? yeah, let's do that.
So
We'll
what
do
does
it in
it mean?
Latin. So no matter the distances that may separate us, our bond shall never be broken. Family's my main priority. And I think I was about to go to college at that time, so I just wanted something to like
Yeah.
bring me
Look
back
at
home.
every now
And then, so I got that. And then this one, my fiance and I went to Bali last off season, and it was on the very last day. We would like, well, we had all this like rupiah, Bali cash,
tattoos.
and we were like, what can we do? And I was like, let's both get a tat each. So both got a little something. So I got this, and then she's got a little wave on her
something
arm.
to
Yeah,
remember.
so
Very
very
cool.
cool.
Are you
yeah.
illustrated?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he's
got,
got that. Yeah, he's got that
you
one.
got that one, but you got that one on your.
I got this one. That's my wife. That's BB. That's her initials. And I got my daughter's first ever drawing right here.
I've got a funny story about that.
In
I was-
Sydney when I had to.
No, I was training with you guys. I was like,
Everyone thinks it's fake. And
I
laughs
walked
at
in
it
and go, oh,
when
that's
I
cool.
say
That guy's got his kid. Like, he must be mucking around with his kid, and she's just drawn him
it. Everyone says that.
before bed. I was like, no, it's a tattoo. Oh, that's cool.
Well, most people was like, oh, and then I say that they laugh
Not
at it
saying it's
first.
like
They
bad,
laugh
but-
at it first, and I'm like, no, it's real. And they're like, oh yeah, I love that.
That's
Yeah, it's
awesome.
great. Yeah, it's cool.
So cool.
I will not be showing that one right now. We talked
No,
about
don't
skin,
do no, you're probably doing better than me.
but I do have 2 other kids, so I need to get
Yeah,
2
what are
more
you gonna do about
tats.
them?
I need to get 2 more tats.
What about a big facial one? Just
It's terrible for your job.
we can go together
Son's name.
once I have my kid.
Yeah,
We can we'll go together.
2 for 1.
I'll get one.
They're just so darn expensive.
They are expensive. We'll go to Bali and then
Yeah,
get a
Bali
tattoo.
tattoo.
Yeah,
Never been to
it's
Bali.
cheaper.
Tanner, scrimmage today.
We got more.
Yeah, nice.
The boys had an internal trial. That's what they used to be called, scrimmage. You had 3 NBL1 referees. It looked pretty competitive. Who got the win? Who played well? Who didn't play well? You don't have to answer that one if you want. And are you happy leading into the weekend off?
Yeah, super competitive as always. Unfortunately, my Navy squad couldn't get it done.
Came right back,
We
though.
came back. We were down pretty big to start the game. We didn't start very well, and then we clawed our way back. But Rob hit some big threes at the end and kind of changed the game. So
Because he was being on the table, he was loose.
yeah, he was.
Yeah. We talked about it. He's angrier than I thought. I thought he was a happy-go-lucky guy. On the court, he's pretty angry. Is he like that in practice? Does he get?
Yeah,
You can get under his skin pretty quickly.
Yeah. He's got a bit of fire and grit to him. No, it's
Right,
good
mate,
though. We need a
had
bit of
career
that.
year, that guy. He's had an is it his
Yeah.
career year, stats man?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, great. I mean,
Yeah, he's
Career year at 33.
Career high
Yeah.
in points.
Damn.
he's been phenomenal
Yeah.
for us all year. And
Tapped
he was
out when
good
I was
today.
22. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, but no, it was good. Rob played well.
Any technicals?
No technicals. Couple.
There's a couple unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, there was a couple unsportsmanlikes.
Just to stop the break.
Yeah. Just a couple like.
Not like I'm trying to fuck.
No. No one's trying to hurt
you.
anyone. Just a couple like trying to stop players and probably didn't do it the right way. So.
Rumor has it IC was playing really well.
Yeah, IC did. He got cooking,
know why
which is
that
great.
is?
you were watching it.
You know why that is. He eats chicken, lads. Chicken leg.
Do they serve that at Chemist Warehouse?
No, you go around the corner
Ben.
to Hampton Street. For that.
Got him in.
Yeah, there we go.
No, but it was a good
All
day.
right. Game 1. At home versus Perth. Can I say when it is?
Yes.
By the time this will be out, Thursday the 27th of February.
Gosh, that's a long way away.
Sold out John Cain Arena. Not yet, but will be. How important is that to be at home?
Very
How
important.
is it for that to be at home?
Very important. Our goal for the year was to finish on top or top 2 at the very least, and we were able to do that because we wanted that home final advantage. So to get it is great. We got to make the most of it and come out game 1 ready to go and firing and executing our game plan and doing all the little things it takes to go out and try and win a championship. And we have a lot of guys who were here last year and know that feeling, and I don't think we want to feel like that again. So
No, sir. The 3 games we've played them, can you take away from the matchup?
It's been
all
a
been
little bit
different,
different
right?
because I don't think they've been full strength every time we played them. I think they've been missing, like Windler's missed one of them or 2 of them. Bryce missed one. So it'll be different. But no, I think Shay's done a fantastic job guarding Bryce each of those games. We've had a really good game plan to help him with that and to kind of help just slow their offense down as much as we can. And like kind of what I said before, like those other key guys they have, like the Keanus, the Doolittles, if we can make their life difficult and hard and kind of get the scout, know their tendencies and push them into shots that they're not comfortable with, then I think on the other end, we're really hard to guard when the ball's moving. So, cool. I'm excited.
We've won 10 out of the last 11 there, right?
In the jungle.
In the jungle, yeah. Something like that.
versus Perth or in the jungle?
Well, it'd be 12. No, it'd be 11 out of 12 in Perth
In
because you
Perth.
would include.
That
You
is.
had that OT loss here.
It doesn't. Yeah, no, I'm
Last
talking about
year.
in Perth. In Perth.
And the only loss we've had against Perth was
Was the
by-
infamous.
Yes.
That is incredible. Perth is a hard place to play. That gym that they've got, the huge blue, looks like an aquarium.
Oh, I say, yeah. It's a cool arena. I love
challenge.
playing
I
it.
love challenge
I,
stadium.
love
actually
playing
think
there.
it's
So,
not, it's
we-
not that
we
loud
love
though.
it.
I don't know, it's not like, I'm going to sound crazy.
Well,
It's
you
because of the
probably
way
you
the
would have
audience-
played.
Challenge Stadium was nuts.
So I've never
mental.
played. I've
Yeah.
never played.
Challenge Stadium was crazy, and the fans were right on there.
Because I think there's a little gap between
I never
the-
liked playing there. I thought it was a hard place to play, but we've done
That's
incredible
good
over there.
game.
Not that we'll be taking that into the game. You can't be thinking, but I mean that is just to highlight that. That's pretty unbelievable.
Well, they'll be back at their regular stomping ground. That's about it, fellas. Anything else?
No, I think, geez, we covered everything.
Tanner?
This is
I haven't talked this much in so long,
Yeah,
so
I
I'm
know.
pumped. I've
This is a hell
got
of a
some words
podcast.
out.
You're
I'm
gonna be
good.
exhausted
It's been a good
this
show.
weekend.
It's been a
Good thing
great
you got
show.
the weekend off.
Yeah, I
Enjoy
need
it.
a
Any
rest.
plans for the weekend?
Nah, absolutely nothing.
0.
Yep. Just how I like it.
All right, Ben, couldn't do much better than that.
Thanks for another episode of The Extra Pass presented by Chemist Warehouse.